My name is Eldon Garnet, and I'm glad to be here as part of 100,000 poets. I'd like to see 100,000 poets. Maybe I should take my mask off. What do you think? Poets really don't speak through masks. Maybe they do. They never do tell the truth, as we know. So I was a poet during the early 70s, and my last book of poetry, I don't know when it was, 75, 76, was a 144-page poem, and it was one piece. It was called A Martyr de Jean de Brébeuf, and since then I've published no books of lyrical poetry because I haven't believed in lyrical poetry. I believe it's too introspective, and I look for the epic of the universal. But a month ago, we published this book at Impulse B called Small Sculptural Statements, which are, again, hate to admit it, lyrical poetry. And these are, each one of these statements is one line. The first piece of the book is called Small Statements, and I'll read you just a few of them. The constant possibility of erasure, apropos for today. No purpose other than experience. Ash. Frightened by the ephemerality of each day. I am currently frightened by that totally. Dust. One more mark in an accumulation of marks. Present, but out of focus. So soon. Both of us, smoke and ash. If only for a moment. And that was from the first series called Small Statements. The second series is much more humorous. It's called Money Dreams. But for this one, I've taken expressions by famous people, I guess you want to call it that, and rewritten them. The first one is by Harvey S. Firestone. He was an important industrialist. He wrote, "Thought, not money, is a real capital." I've changed that to art, not money, is a real capital. And there's a piece by Marshall McLuhan, "Consciousness is corporate action involving all the senses." I rewrote that. Art is aesthetic action involving all the senses. Woody Allen, I think you all know who he is. "Money is better than poverty." I rewrote it to "Art is better than poverty." And Karl Marx, "Competition is the inner nature of capital." And I've rewritten it to "Art is the inner nature of capital." And maybe one last one. George Bernard Shaw, "Liberty and democracy mean nothing without leisure." I rewrote that. "Liberty and democracy mean nothing without art." So I'm going to read you some other pieces now. See if I can find ones that are totally apropos for this moment today. Here. I'll read you a really bitchy series that I wrote a number of years ago called Art Manifesto. Blame Duchamp for never dying. Blame Warhol for false emptiness. Fuck the artist studio of hired lackeys. Long live the lone artist. Long live the poet. Forever the museum in ruin. Fuck old artists stewing in their own juices. Fuck self-indulgent decorative painters. Long live invention. Blame me for being so judgmental. Fuck self-serving curators. Okay, last one of that series is Long Live Art. And I'll jump ahead here, if I can find it, to a series by Donald Trump, our next president. He wrote, "This is the greatest mistake in political history." No, sorry. "This is the greatest witch hunt in political history." I rewrote that to be, "I am the greatest mistake in political history." He wrote fake news and he doesn't stop talking about it. I've just crossed out fake news. This one didn't have to be rewritten. "She was bleeding badly from a facelift." He wrote, I don't want to read that one. He wrote, "I will do what is right for the people." I rewrote that very simply. I will do what is right for me. He wrote, "Jobs, jobs, jobs." I translated that to coal, coal, coal. Nobody has more respect for women. Easy to rewrite. No respect for women. "I strongly pressed Putin twice." I strongly kissed Putin twice. "He is a total loser." I am a total loser. Last one in the Trump series is sad. And I will go to the last piece that I've written. It's called "After the Fall." And I guess we're living in the fall. Lips without words. More and less. Hardly. Not without darkness. From fragrance flying down. No whisper of wind. Coughing at the ironic smile. Hurts, he dead. Dry feathers floating. Forever, farewell, forever. Melting snow. Thank you. Okay.